Unit 15, Listening Text.
Speaker 1.
I used to have a phobia about spiders. My father was frightened of spiders, so my phobia must have come from him. I remember him telling me that many spiders are poisonous. I always thought that any spider I saw was going to bite me, so I avoided all of the places where I might find a spider. I hated opening cupboards because I might have found a spider in it. And I never visited old buildings that might have been their home.
Speaker 2.
My mother says I loved dolls until I was about 5, so fear of dolls can't have been a phobia I was born with. It just happened slowly, like an illness. When I was 7, one of my aunts tried to help me get over this fear. She brought me an old doll, then took off its hair to show me that it wasn't a real person. Of course, this just made everything worse. For weeks after, I had bad dreams about dolls. That was when my fear turned into a real phobia. Now, if I see a doll, I feel ill and dizzy. I must get away from it.
Speaker 3.
When I was 15, I was in London and I had to travel on the Underground. The train was full of people. Everyone was talking or reading their newspapers. Then the train stopped in a tunnel. Most people stayed quite calm, but I began to panic. I ran up and down the train crying and shouting. After about 5 minutes, the train started moving again, and I got out at the next station. Since then I haven't traveled on the Underground. I don't like being in very small places. That must be why I have a phobia about lifts, too. In my last job I worked on the 14th floor of an office building, but I went up by the stairs, not the lift. I sometimes took the lift just to show myself that I could do it, but I didn't enjoy it.
Speaker 4.
Going to the park and other open places can be terrible for me. I have a very strange feeling when I go to these places. The small streets near my home and small shops aren't a problem, but a trip to a big open space like a park or a sports ground can be a nightmare. I hear my own voice saying, I must get away. I'm really afraid of open spaces.